on Saturday if you do play?
Just getting back in the the groove of things. Hey. Oh, good. Yeah, just getting back in the groove of it. Just being ready, being able to hit some guys, see how the defense go out there, the team out there perform for a half.
The defense has put up some pretty good quarters.
Mhm.
Can you read anything into that, especially with second and third stringers?
Guys just going out there doing their job and playing the game. We have a lot of young, hungry guys and other guys that are trying to make the team and stuff. So they going out there, coming out here practicing hard, and everything is translating in the game. Going out there attacking it like it's a real game. No matter if it's preseason or whatever. That was just kind of the message because they're not gonna take a light on us, so we're not taking a light on them either.
Hey, Eddie, Jim Johnson said to us yesterday that at first he didn't buy in completely to the hits principle and the hustle thing and all that. As a guy who's been around, longer than Jim Johnson, did it take you a while to buy into that as well?
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of natural. You get a new whole organization basically. New staff and coaches. So, and everybody, over the years have a different message. So at first you have to, okay, we're gonna see how this play out. Then you start to see as you go on. For us, we came in OTAs. Jaden came a little later. So for us, by the end of OTAs, we kind of we see the foundation, type of foundation they're trying to set, and I feel like everybody was on board.
What sold you on it?
Just the way we work, and the results. You see just flying around, running to the ball, being on top of the keys, the hustle. And you just see those things start to translate. You get closer to the ball. You might tip, might fumble, might pop out, even at punching at the ball. And then you go into the games, and you see the same things that you do in practice start to translate. So I feel like it makes it more easier.
Was there any sort of buy-in? Did you have to watch Indianapolis tape for yourself to be like, okay, you can actually see it translate to the game?
Not for that reason, but just to get the formula of the defense, the type of style they like to play. That's what I did when I watched film, and I feel like a lot of guys did the same. But it really comes at what we do, how we attack it, how we approach it, the way we work, the way the coaches pushes us, and the results you start to see, because it's nothing is good without good results. They can say this and say that, and if the results don't add up, it's like, but if you start seeing the results start to translate, then it makes it more easier. You start to ease into it.
When you were watching Colts film, did you start to envision what you would look like, what you could be in that system?
Say it again, I'm
When
sorry.
you were watching Colts versus past years with their defense, did you start to envision what you could be in that defense?
Not really, because it's like, different players. Certain players have certain strengths, certain players have certain weaknesses. I just seen it how they like to say this play when they talk about down the box gap fills or, a guy having to take 3 over, stuff like that, just little stuff like that, and then just go and translate it on the field, but not really.
What's one thing about the defense that you really like, that you feel like, oh, this is to my advantage, or this might open up something new for me?
Being free, being free, being able to play with your eyes, and Coach Dre, he's one of the best coaches I have had in my career, the things he teaches us. He's very smart. His football IQ is through the roof. And Coach Allen and, Flus, the way they coach and the way they want us to play, you just start to say, like, oh, yeah, we're going to have some fun. Then you match up with a guy like Briss. You got DAC still, pairing with safeties like that as well. It's just give you that more of that comfort. And me being able to roam and play free is like, that's what I like to do. So,
yeah. How has the new coaching staff kind of changed the whole vibe around this building? Do you tangibly feel it?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Just like I said, the approach. Just the approach, like the hit principle, like that right there is something that you really like he said. It's slow to you hear it's like but then you start to see it like okay, it's really true. So just that and the way they carry themselves, like I said earlier, Flus has not been late to a meeting. He's always on time. So just holding everyone to that accountability, and just letting his action match his words, and I feel like that's the big thing.
Is this defense more conducive to you being free, as you said, creating more turnovers in theory?
Not really, because at the end of the day, it's all about the player. If I don't hustle, if I don't run to the ball, if I don't read my keys and make the right breaks, get my eyes on target, you're not going to create turnovers. But that's things that they emphasize, a lot that, we really wasn't on top of the little things as much. But Like Coach Williams got some alignment, assignment, key, and technique. Like that's a huge thing that really helps you. Okay, just go back. Oh, I did this wrong. That's the alignment part. Oh, you got to make sure you're on your assignment. Watch your keys. Play your good technique. So just stuff like that they just continue to reel in your head just over and over and over and over. So that's how you make plays. That's the part that I'm talking about when I speak on that.
What does being free in the defense mean to you? And do you feel like maybe you weren't so much the last couple of years?
Free as in, when I say free, I mean as more as a free safety role, being a guy that's roaming in the post. I was down in the box a lot last year, and trust me, I love it. You know, I love playing down in the box too, but I just love getting the ball, interceptions, you know, scoring touchdowns, those types of things. So just being able to play that role, get that role back, and just being comfortable, not trying to do too much, or trying to do, oh, I got to do this and go back here, get back in the box, get back in the post. You know, I can do it sometimes, but now it's just, okay, this is my job. This is what I need to take care of, make sure you stay in the post. And that's what I mean by basically being free.
Curtis said yesterday, like, speaking to that and, like, allowing you the freedoms of this defense, that he doesn't want to coach the instincts and the playmaking ability out of you and allowing you to go back to that role. How have you seen that show up in his working with you?
Every day. You know, it's that little keys that he has say to us, you know, that you just, hey, look, when you see this, go. Like, one thing he always tell us, I'm not going to stop you from being a football player. Go out there and be a football player. Because certain stuff as a football player, you know, no matter your job, you might have a seam flat or a guy too, and you might see something, you just come off and break. You know, you make the play, coach is going to say nothing. Now, if you come off your man and you give up a touchdown, then you're in trouble. But just stuff like that, you know, and the trust he has in us already so early, I mean, it's kind of cool.
When you think about how the last two seasons went, for you, for the defense, for the team, how do you feel right now approaching the start of a new season?
Man, like I said, I felt good from the jump. You know, just like a fresh start. You know, and just the way we working and what we building. You know, it's something I feel like a lot of people is doubting us, and we're gonna shock a lot of people. You know, the way we continue to work and the chemistry we building, especially on defense with one another. Yeah, as you see, we got Roquan back as well. So all the pieces starting to fall into on the puzzle. So we just continue to get better and better. But I'm excited.
What has it done to get Roquan back? What has it been like for you guys as a defense to have him back in practice?
Oh man, it's just, you know, it's just, like I said, it's like a missing piece to the puzzle. Now it's like you got all your pieces. Everybody's here. It's like, all right, let's go. You know, and I'm not saying we wasn't like that at first. You know, it's always the next man up mentality. But just to have a guy like that back, you know, one of our leaders and you know, footstones of our defense, to have him back in the lineup is exciting, and we ready to do some fun things.
Eddie, you mentioned DHC a couple
Years ago, what do you come to value about the number of different holes he can plug? You come to safety,
Yeah.
play nickel, you team
Yeah.
stuff. You've been with him a
Yeah,
while.
yeah. DAC is like a do-it-all guy. You know, whatever you need from him, and the way he works is what people don't see. You know, he's one of the guys probably the first in the building, last one to leave. Like, he works extremely crazy. You know, and he buys into everything. You know, he does all the little things right. Just everything about him. You know, the way he carries himself and, you know, his playmaking ability, everything roll over to the field. You know, if you want him to play gunner, he's going to play gunner. You want him to play receiver, he's going to go play receiver. He's never going to complain about it. You know, and when you got a guy like that that's willing to step into any role and give it his all, it's special.
Eddie, how much are you, given the role you have at this safety and this defense, how much are you looking forward to playing with Brisker? Because given your role and what you can do and what we've seen from him so far, it just seems like a good compliment, more than just the roles, but a player who can really make you better, I guess.
Oh, I'm excited for that, man. That's my boy. You know, that's my boy, man. It's like little brother to me. We got a strong connection off the field as well. So I'm excited, and just to see what he's capable of doing, and just to see the type of dog he has in him. You know, he's a feisty guy, man. He want to hit every play. So to have a guy like that, man, it's exciting. It's exciting.
Open-ended question on purpose. What do you remember from the last time you guys went to Cleveland?
We lost. That's it, for real. We lost, you know, and yeah, that's about it. I just remember the loss.
You didn't carry the loss carry over at all?
What you mean?
Didn't carry over into the rest of the season? Just kind of the way it happened, it was ugly, especially on the other side of the ball.
I mean, we lost a lot last year, right? That's I remember. So I mean, you know, I mean, that's the ones you remember the losses. You remember the wins too, but more the losses.